Good afternoon. Welcome to today's cooking demonstration. We are going to be doing scallops, which will be on the menu for the specials for the week until supplies last. So just keep in mind, usually we start running low on Sundays with the special. So you want to get in here as early as you can if you are wanting to try the scallops. Okay, first thing we're going to start is the process that takes the longest is our bacon jam. So I have a small saucepan here. We have about a pound of bacon. We're going to do 1 pound of bacon. And we're just going to brown it up and crisp it up so it's nice and crispy. And it's going to lock, but it's definitely going to cook down. And definitely going to cook down. So we're starting off with 1 pound of bacon. I know bacon's salty, but we're still going to do a little bit of salt and pepper just to kind of get it going there. First on black pepper. Bacon jam, extra peppery. Should have called it pepper bacon jam. And as far as the ingredients, we have our brown sugar, shallot, and balsamic, and a little bit of maple. This will be used in our bacon jam, so we'll set that over there. And then also for our pickled apples, I'm using Granny Smith apples today. We did apple cider vinegar and pomegranate syrup. I'm pretty sure you can buy pomegranate syrup at the store, but I did make my own syrup using pomegranate juice, sugar, and a little bit of lemon juice. So that's kind of how I made this yummy looking pomegranate syrup here. And then we have, so that's for the pickled apples. And then we have some ground up roasted pistachios. And our beets. So I went ahead and pre-roasted our beets. Just kind of dice them up in half-inch slices here, a little bit of oil and salt and pepper. So I have yellow or gold beets and red beets. So I'm going to start with the yellow first. That way we can just rinse our blender out. So I have a blender back here. I'm going to start with our yellow first, so that way we can easily rinse it out and then do the red, because the red will take over everything. So again, a little bit of salt and pepper, fresh ground black pepper, some chicken stock to kind of thin it out a little bit, and a little bit of lemon juice. I pre-squeezed some fresh lemon juice. Just about half teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. All right, it's going to get loud. I'm going to turn this on. Check it out. For thickness. A little bit more stir. I'm just kind of checking it out for the thickness that we're looking for. We're going to need a little bit more. Smooth, and it kind of looks like baby food, unfortunately, but, our flavor is going to be really delicious. If you love beets, this is a good accent for it. Okay. Nice colors there. I'm trying to get everything out of here. All right, now we're going to rinse it out. We're going to do the red one. Same process. Okay. Put on our blender. So now we'll have our finished product there for the golden beets. Same with the red. A little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit of lemon juice. A little bit of chicken stock. Okay, we'll turn it on. A little bit more chicken stock. This is looking good now. Nice color to this. It's rendering slowly. And now we have our red beet puree and our yellow beet puree. Our baking jam, we're going to check it out. It's going to take a little bit of time to properly get it brown. So we want to make sure we take our time with it. But that is why I have some pre-made baking jam ahead of time. So we're going to get through the process, but we're going to skip the reduction time and fast forward and really have a little bit going. So we have our major components now at this point. We have our scallop we're going to sear, our pickled apples. I went ahead and pre-sliced some apples and put them in there, the pistachios, and then our beet purees. Okay, so we're going to turn it on. We're using fresh scallops today, jumbo size V10. So that means there's about 10 to a pound. They're fairly large, like this one's about 3 ounces. So, set that there. Change my glove. All right. So we want to make sure our pan is very dry when we sear scallops, as well as making sure the scallop is really dry. That's why I have it on a paper towel here, just patting it dry. At the end of our pan, we're going to do a nice quick sear on it. Alright, we're just waiting for our pan to heat up. We're going to sear our scallops. Keeping in mind that our bacon is browning over here. Now, usually I like to drain about half the fat out of the bacon jam, out of the bacon before I add the rest of the ingredients. This first thing I have to make sure it's really crispy. Because the want to have that chew bite to it when we're eating it, instead of kind of mushy bacon. And that's if we don't properly crisp it up and brown it. So a little bit of a different texture there. Okay, so our pan should be pretty hot here. We have a little bit of oil. Doing a canola olive oil blend. Now when we sear scallops, I like to wait till the pan is almost smoky. And I also like to put a little bit of salt and pepper in the oil. It helps to brown our scallops a little bit more evenly, because if there's any a little bit of moisture outside the scallop, our salt will hopefully suck that up a little bit and give us a nicer brown. When we are using fresh scallops, we're using day-boat scallops, which just means they're on the boat for one day. That's how we like to use high-quality ingredients like scallops. So you can kind of see it's whisping a little bit of smoke coming out of there, so we're pretty ready here. We're just going to lay our scallop right on there. And you have to turn down just a little bit after you initially get steady going. There, now there's our bacon jam. Looking about almost ready for our eating. And then just for fun, I did a lemon slice, and I kind of poured a little bit of the pomegranate syrup on it. Let it soak up. Okay. So our scallop you can see it's browning a little bit on the bottom, and that's when you can actually almost baste your scallop as well. Get a spoon and get some of that oil, some of that top there. But at this point, we're going to flip it over. So everyone can hopefully see that. It's going to get a nice caramel going on there. Okay, so our bacon is pretty crispy and brown. We're going to give it another 60 seconds. So we have a nice plate here. We're going to do our sliced lemon that has a little bit of the pomegranate juice. And just let our scallop cook to about 128, 130 degrees. We're going to drain some of this fat. I'm not just draining into the sink. I have a little pan over here. Okay. So I drain about half the fat. So see is really shrunk down to just about so that's half a cup. Okay? Check the scallops. I'm going to get a little bit of the side here because it's such a big piece of scallop. I want to make sure we have a really nice outer sear on this. So with our bacon jam, I'm going to add our shallots and just kind of caramelize that up. And I'm going to just kind of work my way around a little bit, kind of get some of that, the really wide side. Just give it about 20 seconds. I'm going to turn off the heat now, because it'll finish cooking in our pan here. Kind of let it sit there and relax for a minute. So again, our bacon, I browned it till it looks like bacon bits. Drain half the oil. Don't forget salt and a little bit of fresh pepper. And then now I added the shallots in there. Shallots in there are going to be caramelizing. I'm not going to add any more salt at this point, but I am going to add a lot more black pepper. And we're going to take our scallops off now and let that run. Okay. So it's right there. We're going to finish our bacon down, but again, like I said, we're going to skip the part of the reduction. But I am going through the process with you guys. So we're just waiting for our shallots to get brown. So about another 60 seconds. Smells amazing. Let our scallops rest for about a minute there. Okay, so now that we have our brown shallots with the bacon, we are going to add our brown sugar. Let's touch this off a little bit. Add our maple, about a tablespoon. And then our balsamic, about a quarter cup. And we're just going to reduce down low heat, so it's going to take about 20 minutes. Just to kind of really come together. Super low heat, and just kind of let it simmer in the juices there. Alright, so now we have our scallop that we're going to plate up. So we have our lemon there, a little bit of pomegranate juice. We're going to take our yellow, just kind of do that. We're going to take our red, just kind of do that. We have our scallop. We're going to set it right on top of the lemon there. Okay, so far so good. And then we have, we start with the pistachio, maybe look a little bit of the powdery stuff, just to kind of make the plate look pretty. And then we have our bacon jam. So we're just going to put just a little dollop on there. Just to kind of give it a little bit of zhuzh. And then we have our apples, a little bit of pickled apples here. I kind of did like a little half moon slices, which I thought was kind of cool for me anyway. And then it ends up looking like a flower. Okay. And then a couple more touches here. Maybe a couple more red radish here and there. Up a little bit. Maybe just one actually. And then a little splash of fresh dill. A little bit of fresh dill going on here. Maybe a little bit there. There. And then we have, I know I'm forgetting one more thing. Oh. So all the garnishes, you don't have to do the fancy garnishes. I just want to play with it a little bit. Because it's fun. Alright. So there it is. We have our yummy scallop fish. Bring it up for a close-up. So the one on the special will have the same ingredients, but it's going to get our seasonal vegetable for the week is heirloom carrots, and it's going to get a little bit of creamy polenta. But okay, but there it is. So hopefully, I can't seem to get the camera angle correct, but anyway, let's try it this way. All right, so we have our scallop. Oh, you know what else? Since we have a little bit of yummy oil that we seared our scallop in, why not drizzle a little bit of that? It's kind of like all over. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you'll come in and try them. And we'll see you next time.